at all times. Touch gloves if you want. All right. Back.
Green and gray, while Bakhtiar Eobov knockouts and 11 knockdowns in his last.
Hooks like that one. Every one of his knockdowns is Frazier-style fighter, getting on inside, ripping.
Behind the guard, there's a left and the hand speed.
Oh, yeah, he loves the left hook.
Yeah. Oh, the right hand shots.
And Ennis already has switched to the left. He stands
still, you know, you're not really a feel-out kind of a guy.
Wow.
You see that?
Eobov wants him on the rope.
Standing right in front of him.
He backed him up. He backed him up.
Down. 7, 8. How you feel? And the Ennis entourage on its feet, making the drop.
Come to me. Come to me.
No, where are you going?
Oh, there's a lead. Second round here, and Eobov continues to.
He waved him in.
That's amazing. It's at all 40-some%.
Man, Ennis land.
The power punches, which is everything other than the G.
He's still okay, but could not keep that pace.
Actually getting a little bit done.
Because you had to figure Ennis at that.
I think Eobov just paid homage there.
Exactly. That and rips some
Yes,
shots.
he is. A comeback round two into Eobov and Ennis. Oh, left hand up, Stu Pauly.
He's better. Oh.
He's fighting off his chest, and he's throwing body and
survives the second.
Knockdown in his career would come very quickly after the who had never been down, suffered that first knock, but Ennis counterpunching so well off the ropes and landing those
physically.
Left hook to the body.
Ways that people can't really recognize from the outside of the ring.
Still throwing the right. Taste them. Man, that. Straight arming.
Get the ref a bag of pop.
That's what I was
thinking. You can test it a little bit mentally as well.
Right
you
now.
Cleanly, even,
right.
You know, like.
Wow. And Eobov just continues to survive.
One thing Ennis should
It's Friday Night Lights. You used to survive.
One thing Ennis should
It's Friday Night Lights.
You constantly making you work. You're winning every round.
At all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Holding his ground and fighting a different kind of fight this round. Back out. Stealing the moments.
Nice left hook again to the body by. Man, you look at the level of opposition.
Shot here.
Yeah, Peterson trying to establish a jab. Now Avanesyan mugging him along the ropes.
and that's why I suggested don't do it. It doesn't serve a purpose for him. And now he's back. Yeah, there's a
turn southpaw. It's going to make that eye the lead eye, so it's probably
Yeah.
even worse to turn southpaw.
Exchange uppercuts and close, and Avanesyan trying to back up Peterson.
You see Avanesyan. He's a no-frills kind of opponent. He's not gonna wow you with anything, but
I have the fight so far. 2-point edge for Ron Peterson. Some of these rounds are close, but that
triple left hook to the. And while Avanesyan and Peterson,
colorful.
A lot of those shots from both sides are winding up on the
alternative
eyes.
out.
A lot of the shots winding up on the activity starts to show with who's getting the better of the exchange. And if he does, a nice move there by Avanesyan, stepping around and landing the hook.
You can see according to the shot.
Right uppercut by Avanesyan. And Al, if I weren't colorful, the Twitter troglodytes would have nothing picking up the pace and unloading.
It's been very entertaining.
It's fun stuff to watch.
The combinations from Peterson impressive.
Yeah, he's definitely not the meat potatoes
Instead,
guy.
just trying to rip punches to the body and each other's
The
head.
commission talking about the cards are very tight. We'll find out if that's the case.
The fight champion, second fight in America, coming off the biggest win of his life.
Lamont Peterson's attacking with a little too much abandon, I think. But then again, who knows?
He wants to stop it.
They're still going at it toe-to-toe like this with 40 seconds to 12. Says a lot about them.
They're actually working on a lot of the output early in the fight was touching punches, but setup punches, when they're setup punches here, these are all new intentions. Good body shot by Avanesyan.
25 seconds, Cincinnati beginning to roar their approval for what they have just witnessed tonight.
Another cut.
And Lamont Peterson.
Avanesyan now cut over the left eye.
Rounds in Cincinnati.
And the new WBA welterweight champion of the world, Lamont Peterson.
Process here. Abner, as Al mentioned it earlier, we had a lot of leather trucking, and there, Delorme goes down for the 9th time dropping. Right hand almost Just an anchor punch by Ennis.
8.
Oh, and he is still unsteady.
Está bien. Quiere seguir. Está bien. Let's go, box.
Jaron Ennis has recorded 10 first-round knockouts. He and Delorme sitting on his punches. He wants to go at it. Wow! Catches Ennis, takes it. Down goes Delorme again.
4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
No one man should have all that power.
Relive some of this first knockdown. This is an overhand right that might have caught him by the ear because of the equilibrium, and really that may have landed a little bit. I don't know if it was illegal, but it just, it strayed a little bit behind the head. But was able to get up, and he's tough as anybody, and he was able to get up. We'll take another look, I think, at the overhand right that lands. Yeah, it was the side of the head.
It was right in the ear, too.
Yeah,
Those are punches that are hard to recover from. Obviously, you get up, your equilibrium, like you mentioned, you're off, and Boots wasted no time. He got on top of him right away. Sharp shooter.
And then after Delorme had tested Ennis's chin, this back for the second knockdown. And here now, he's a lefty, right? So dealing with Jaron Ennis, one moment he's a righty, then he switches to lefty. And what can switch and still have that kind of power?
Not that many, and that's why I called him in.
Is it asking some questions of the champion here right in this first round? Whether a glove has just scuffed him there, but there's definitely some kind of marking.
Well, so that's because Avanesyan likes to set up those straight shots.
Again, it's the speed. Brent, the second round, getting even worse for David Avanesyan. Avanesyan has managed to recover from that. There's a warning sign. How that's happened. It always does pour on the top of the head. There's a lot of blood. Yeah, it is. It's in the scalp now, Avanesyan. And that jab. Round 3.
Back and you can't see,
You can have far, far worse people in your corner too.
It's not bothering him in the least. Avanesyan.
On the front, it's not in his line of sight. There's no...
Up in the trunk, him into a bit of a battle and see if you can make a...
This is Josh Kelly starting to get into his rhythm now, and that's what he is, a rhythm fighter. If he left
the previous round, but Kelly looking sharp again here, and it's the issue. Kelly just saying, yeah, there you go.
He wants to be. This is him dictating the fight on his terms.
Have some of that. Look at that looking down, use of the eyes there to try and...
I think there may be a cut over the right eye, but of course...
Jab up from the hip area. Josh Kelly and Avanesyan.
The amount of blood that's coming from that cut at the back of his head, we're only really going to know.
Avanesyan looks to try and rough his man up here.
Looks like Kelly's hard.
A little slow.
400 days for both of them. Warmed up now. Blood continuing to pour from all over the place.
Of ring rounds that he's done in the last couple of years, but Avanesyan, rather, it's almost 2 years since he was stopped by.
And that cut around the back of the head with Avanesyan making him miss with earlier. A lovely combination, and he's followed it up, and Kelly's in trouble. Carefully, the legs are all over the place. Absolutely gone, and Adam Booth thrown in the towel. Absolutely sharp and fast, and that was that because Avanesyan will not let you off the hook.
From.
And the legs had completely gone, and that was it.
Speaking to Darren Barker earlier on today, describing that feeling, he said to Adam Booth, absolutely did the right thing. All the officiating's been good tonight.
Avanesyan!